John Quincy Adams, 1825 to 1829, early life and education, birth. John Quincy Adams was born on July 11, 1767, in Braintree, Massachusetts, now Quincy, Massachusetts. Education? Adams had an extensive education in Europe, where his father, John Adams, served as a diplomat. He attended schools in Paris, Amsterdam, and Leiden before graduating from Harvard College in 1787. Pre-presidency career, diplomatic service. John Quincy Adams began his diplomatic career at a young age, serving as a secretary to the U.S. Minister to Russia at 14. He later held various diplomatic posts, including minister to the Netherlands, Prussia, and Russia, and helped negotiate the Treaty of Ghent, which ended the War of 1812. Senator and Secretary of State. Adams served as a U.S. Senator from Massachusetts from 1803 to 1808 and as Secretary of State under President James Monroe from 1817 to 1825. As Secretary of State, he played a crucial role in formulating the Monroe Doctrine and negotiating the Adams-Onis Treaty, which acquired Florida for the U.S. Presidency 1825 to 1829. Election. The 1824 presidential election was highly contentious and resulted in no candidate receiving a majority of electoral votes. The decision was thrown to the House of Representatives, which elected Adams over Andrew Jackson. The outcome led to accusations of a corrupt bargain between Adams and Henry Clay, who became Adams' Secretary of State. Domestic affairs, national program. Adams proposed an ambitious national program that included the construction of roads, canals, and educational institutions. He advocated for a strong federal government to promote internal improvements, science, and education. Opposition. Adams faced strong opposition from supporters of Andrew Jackson and states' rights advocates, which hindered many of his initiatives. His policies were often seen as elitist and out of touch with the common man. Tariff of Abominations. In 1828, Adams signed the Tariff of Abominations, a protective tariff that was highly controversial and unpopular in the South. It led to significant political backlash and contributed to sectional tensions. Foreign affairs. Non-expansionist stance. While Adams was a strong advocate for national development, he maintained a cautious approach to territorial expansion. He focused on strengthening U.S. borders and relations rather than pursuing aggressive expansionist policies, trade, and diplomacy. Adams continued to advocate for international trade and diplomacy. He worked to resolve outstanding issues with Britain and other European powers. Post-presidency. Return to public service. After losing the 1828 election to Andrew Jackson, Adams returned to public service as a member of the House of Representatives from Massachusetts. He served in the House for 17 years, becoming a leading advocate for abolition and other progressive causes. Abolitionist. impact on the nation's history.